Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids, it's time for Whale or Fail with your host, the Grand Admiral, Director of the Video Gaming Division here at the Galactic Empire. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Woo! High fives everywhere. Oh, baby! We got a banger of a pack. Most of the time in our Whale or Fail segments, we're leaning more towards the fail side, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big video. Emergency Whale or Fail for these autumn gear special offers. And we also have some big news to break down as well. So people, slide into the finest Gucci you have. Pick up a cup of your favorite Java juice. Kick on back because we're going to wind up the day by talking about all this stuff in today's video. I love you, Arnold. What can I say except you're welcome, ladies and gentlemen? It is obvious, 1,069% obvious, that this is the direct result of Whale or Fail. But in all seriousness, before we get into the new segment, which is going to be bringing big graphical updates coming soon to Galaxy of Heroes, I just wanted to say outright, if you don't have time to watch the whole video, these are 169% a buy, ladies and gentlemen. One of my biggest complaints when we do the Whale or Fail segment is where's the low-hanging fruit? Where are the actual good deals for people who don't want to spend crazy amounts of money? And the answer is right here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just going to put this out there. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. If you don't want to spend a dime on Galaxy, I completely understand. That is your own prerogative. But I will say this. I always see complaints about packs being too expensive. If you want to change that, send them the data that these are the packs you like, not the mod packs that we broke down the other day. Card in the top right-hand corner if you didn't see it. So let's break down the news real quick that I want to make sure you guys know about. You may have gotten an in-game notification pop-up in Galaxy Heroes in regards to this. Now, at the surface, doesn't seem all that important, but long story short, they're letting you know that come October 27th, they are going to be implementing new features and graphics. And the main thing I want to make sure you guys know is, one, you need to make sure you're going to be on iOS 11. That's one, to run the new update. And secondly, these devices right here, which granted, these are old devices. iPhone 5, that's like 2012, I believe. iPhone 5 seeing the iPad 4th generation no longer will be supported. So if you are on one of those older devices, either one, get one of the newer iPhones, or two, get an Android emulator or a cheap Android device if you want to keep playing Galaxy Heroes. That's the most important thing. But I'm looking forward to these new features and new graphics. I don't know if this is going to be an update that's going to make it look like amazing, like Raid Shadow Legends or Marvel Strike Force, but lately their graphic updates have been progressively getting better. All right, but let's now move into the packs, and I actually want to give a big Whale or Fail celebrity shout out, people. One of the reasons why I also want to make this video today is because on the Reddit page, linked down below in the video description, Termins, who calls himself the Analyst Man, wanted to say hi to the audience here on Whale or Fail, as we see right here. Love to see Arnold's take on the packs and a Whale or Fail episode. Hi, Arnold. Everyone in the chat, say hi, Terminants. If you guys ever wonder what goes on behind the Imperial tactical scanners that I wear on my beautiful face, basically, they did a fantastic mathematical breakdown of how these packs that we're going to break down operate. So if you want to really get into the nitty gritty of the math and probabilities, check it out. I definitely agree with what Termins broke down here. These packs that we are going to break down are really darn amazing. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Gear Completion Bundle 1, and a little bit of a caveat emptor, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of Latin for buyer beware. At first glance, it happened to me until I read the details. I want to make sure you guys are fully aware of this. It may seem buying this pack for $4.99, which would be an incredible deal, gets you all of this gear in one pack. That is not the case. When you read the description, it is a little bit confusing. It's a bit of text vomit over here. I'm gonna make sure you have the knowledge power to know exactly what this bundle pertains to, and the best way to show you what this bundle pertains to is by clicking on the pack probabilities right here, and it opens up this beautiful PDF right here. So let me show you what this pack gets you and what type of value you're getting here. And I already spoiled it. Fantastic value overall. No matter what you get, you are getting more gear in terms of crystals worth than going out and buying them individually yourself. So with these completion bundles, you have 4 options that you can potentially roll, ladies and gentlemen, with the Gear Completion Bundle 1 pack. And we have the probabilities broken down here. 32% for option 1, 32% for option 2, 32% for option 3, And the mother load is a 4% drop, better than 0.001%, I suppose. And they're asking for $5 for this pack. And the long story short is no matter which option you land on here, you are getting more than $5 in gear value. And let me show you how this works here. So option number 1, 32% probability drop rate. You're gonna get 50 Chirotechs, the prods, and 25 of the laptop Chirotech. Well, we've shown this for how much is 50 Chirotechs worth? Well, 1,400. So you're gonna get 1,400 plus 25 computer Chirotechs, which is going to be 700 crystals if you bought them outright. So in total, option 1 is 2,100 crystals, putting you at about $17 worth of value. And that right there is triple the amount of value when you pay $5 just for the pack. Taking a look at option number 2, ladies and gentlemen, 32% probability drop rate, and you're going to get 50 Mark V stun guns, which is 1,300 crystals, and 25 Mark III stun cuffs, which is 700 crystals. So when you total up 1,300 crystals plus 700 crystals, you get yourself 2,000 crystals worth of gear in option 2, which puts you at about $16. And let's take a little pause here for a moment. Unlike option number 1, which is Chirotech, and it's a bit harder to get, you can't get it in the guild store. You need to use either guild event token currency, championship currency. This is a bit more exclusive. So unlike the stun guns and stun cuffs, you can buy that more frequently in the shard shipments in the guild store. So it's a bit easier to get, but nonetheless, all this gear that we're breaking down is extremely valuable. So if you have no stun gun and stun cuff problem, you can reduce the value, I suppose, of the crystal evaluation that I just gave you a second ago. But overall, none of this is garbage gear. All this gear is useful. I don't care where you are in the game. All this gear is incredibly important. So if you're only sniping for Chirotech, maybe stay away from this. But if all this gear is valuable to you and you need it no matter what, this is going to be a great offer. Option number 3 with a 32% drop rate. We have 50 Mark III Carbantes, 1,400 crystals right there, and 25 of the biotech implant components, which is about 350 pieces. So this is going to be the worst option you can possibly roll, totaling 1,750 crystals, only giving you about $14 worth of value. But still, even if you get the worst option right here, it's definitely far greater in value than what you're paying for with $5. And option number 4, if you're feeling lucky and you're rolling the dice, you can get this big boy right here. Woo, 4% probability, not the worst probability. And you're going to be getting 50 of the computer Chirotech, 1,400 crystals right there, 50 of the Mark 8 biotech implants, 700 crystals right there, and 50 stun cuffs, which is also 1,400 crystals, giving you a grand total of 3,500 crystals, about $29 worth of gear right here. So no matter which probability you fall into, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be getting far greater worth than the $5 you spent on this pack. So ladies and gentlemen, across the galaxy, this is going to be a whale of a pack. Capital Games, more packs like this, and we're going to break down gear bundle number 2 here. And the best part about it all, you can buy this pack 5 times. And what do you know? Let's go ahead and do it, ladies and gentlemen, together. We're going to send it over to the bank. Let's get the clearance. The bank says, ladies and gentlemen, it's a whale. Give them a round of applause. We're going to go ahead and open up 5 packs so you can see what the probabilities look like here. So let's see. Pack number 1, we are landing in option 1 that we broke down. Let's do another pack. Option 1 yet again. Option number 2, about $16 worth of gear. All right, 2 more to go. People say it with me. Whale or fail. The bank says it's a whale. My gosh, we're so good at Galaxy of Heroes. And again, coming at us with option 1, the Chirotech are definitely the most valuable things in this pack. And so far, I'm getting mostly that, so I cannot complain. And one more time, 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for the whales and krakens. Go, go, go! And there we go. Let's see. Option number 4. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's see. Give me 4. Come on. 1. Come on. 2. Oh, all right. Option 1 yet again. So we hit option 1 4 times and option 2 1 time. I definitely got way more Chirotech than I would have otherwise, buying them individually. And Chirotech, it's hard to farm in the game 100% free to play. And now let's talk about Gear Completion Bundle 2 for $10. Again, caveat emptor, buying $10 is not going to get you all of this in one opening. Let's break down the math real quick so you know what you're buying. Going again to the in-game pack probabilities right here, scrolling down to the very bottom of the list. Here's what we got. Again, you got 4 possible outcomes, 32%, 32%, 32%, and 4%. When you buy this pack, you're going to get one of these options right here. And looking at the first option right here, which is going to be the second best one to get compared to option number 4, man, talk about a mother load for $10. is going to be option 4 down here. Option number 1 is going to give you 3,450 crystals worth of gear, which is about $26. So right there, you're going to get over 2 times the value of what you're paying for the pack. Coming in with option number 2, they're giving you a 32% probability of getting this package. In total, this is 3,400 crystals, which is about $25 worth of gear in here. And then option number 3, this is probably the worst case scenario in this pack, but still valuable gear, and you're gonna get way more value buying this pack than you would outright getting it elsewhere in the game. So this is 2,800 crystals, around that $20, $21 value point normally. So still, if you land option number 3, which is the worst one out of them all, you are still getting more bang for your buck with that $10 than going out buying the gear individually. But just keep in mind, the Carbontes as well as the gold eyeballs, you can get those pretty easily in a variety of shipments in the game, but they are still in high demand nonetheless. And baby, we got option number 4, and this is the one we want to get, people. 4% probability right here. This is incredible if you landed the gold mine. All of this totaling up to 7,600 crystals, which is about $57, $55 worth of gear. And how about we give it a spin and see what our luck's looking like tonight? Unlike the first gear bundle, you can only buy this 3 times because there's a lot of good value here. And again, no matter which option bucket you fall into, all very good gear and all worth way more than $10 alone in the game. So here we go, big money. We are sending it to the bank. People, say it with me. Hit the like button. Whale or fail, and it's a whale. Come on, big money. Option number 4. Option number 4. Come on, give it to me, baby. What do we got? Let me see it. Let me see it. Here we go. We're spinning it, roll it, and oh! Hit the air horns, Garrett. Oh! Mom, get the camera. And there we go, people. We hit the mother load. $7 worth of gear. And I only paid $10. I'm so good at this game. Roll it again, people. We are gonna send this straight over to the bank. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right. We're running our luck a little short, but still great value right here. This was option number 1, so that's the second best pack we could pull possibly. And one more time for the show, people. Say it nice and loud. I don't care if you're sitting next to your dog, mom, girlfriend, wife, husband. Whale or fail! And we're sending it right over to the bank. The bank's sending it back to us. What are we getting? Let's just slow it down. Let's enjoy the moment. Touch it nicely. Oh, and again, we got actually option number 2, which is the 3rd best option on this list. So out of all the packs we pulled today, we did pretty dang good, ladies and gentlemen. So yet again, if you want to give Capital Games incentive to add more of the low-hanging fruit packs, this is where you tell them. And Capital Games, I would love to see more packs like this here. Great value, not horrible probabilities, and nothing trash. No matter what outcome I get, I'm always coming up on top, unlike those mod packs that we broke down this past weekend. And that's gonna wrap it up for today, ladies and gentlemen across the galaxy. I hope you guys have a pleasant night. Feel free to check out the other videos we put out today. Jedi Master Luke Skywalker unlocking gameplay and Geonosis territory battles gameplay with Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, whatever part of the galaxy you may be in. Thank you so much for stopping by on today's episode of Whale or Fail. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.